The following program is rated R.
Go ahead, Vinny.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to the hottest R-rated show of the week. It's the Rated R Review Show. Monday Night Raw, the new era with Netflix. Yeah.
Netflix.
To my right.
That's right.
They call him Big Daddy Cool.
That's right. Here I am.
And down below is the executive consultant. What's going on, my friends?
You know, not a whole lot. I just got finished watching Raw. Ended early. Thank you for not doing 3 hours. We appreciate that here at Unpopular Review. Rated R Review. Vincent, Big Daddy Cool, executive consultant. Vincent, what happened to Venomous? What's going on?
Well, let me just say this. I'll be honest with you. Last week you called me John Moxley. I noticed it tonight. I couldn't spell venomous, so I just put Vincent.
Oh, okay. You noticed that you were looking like John Moxley last week, and you can't have that, even though he's world champion, right?
No, we can't.
How do you know that he's the world champion? He puts his title in a briefcase, and nobody sees it.
Yeah, it goes in that briefcase. That's the money in the AEW case.
Because
it's the trash in the briefcase.
Yeah, trash.
Well, I know he's world champion because when he comes out, it says world champion.
He still doesn't carry the world championship belt.
No, the title hasn't been seen since he won it.
You know what I love? I love how Tony Khan makes really bad decisions. It's like he's your world champion, but you're letting him do whatever you want.
You're absolutely right, Vinny. And you know what? Today was a great showcase of bad Tony Khan decisions. Let's talk about Penta El Cero Miedo. This man debuts tonight on Monday Night Raw. And I know we're going to jump around, right? Because the show did start with CM Punk. But let's start with the reason for the season. Everybody's talking about it. All your social medias, all your wrestling groups, all your wrestling timelines, all the Twitter X is talking about it. Pentagon Jr., Penta El Cero Miedo. That's zero fear for my non-Latino friends. I'm happy to translate for y'all. He debuts on WWE, Monday Night Raw, on Netflix. Let's start with Penta. What did you think of Penta's debut? Vinny?
Well, I wish I could say that I really hope, and I know they are, that they're not going the Kurt Angle route with Chad Gable, but I know that they are, and it looks like crap. I feel like Chad Gable he's his own character, and to turn him into Kurt Angle and make him look like that, it's just a shame that they're not letting him. They're putting him in all these vignettes and they're in all these groups, and they're making him, they're giving him the whole ankle lock, and to me it's just, and maybe that's good for him. I don't know, but I feel like he needs to find his own character. But then when Penta comes, I think Penta from when we saw him last in AEW to now, I don't know if he's gotten a lot of ring rust or he's just slowing down in his old age. In the beginning of the match, I saw him very slow. There was one part of the match where I think he was trying to do a second rope, some kind of like
it's a springboard leg drop,
and it definitely failed. Like
Totally botched it.
Yeah, he totally botched that. So my thing is he getting this last little push in his career to be in WWE, and we're not getting the full Penta? Because
Right.
I'm not going to say it was a bad, debut, but I do see a lot of flaws in Penta in his first match, and it should have been flawless. Like it should have been, we've waited I don't know how many months to see you now debut in WWE, and it should have been. I mean, he should have been flying from the Raptors, but it just wasn't that.
EC, what do you think of Pentagon Penta el Cero Miedo?
I mean, I was excited. I mean, I've said it multiple times for years since MLW. Penta is one of the best wrestlers in the world and one of my favorite wrestlers. I wanted to see him go to WWE. It finally happened. What you say is ring rust, I say is nerves, right? He was in there and he saw fans, right, with 4 digits, not 3. And he said, what is this? I'm not used to this, right? He saw professionalism. He saw production, and he was excited. So what you saw ring rust, I just saw a little bit of nerves. He was also in there with, in my opinion, this man's a hater, but in my opinion, one of the best wrestlers in the world in Chad Gable, right? Couldn't ask for anybody to debut in better against. And Chad Gable made him look like $1 million. That's what he wants to do. Now, I don't like the fact they used Chad Gable as a glorified jobber, but that's what they did because nobody was better fit to do it. Pentagon, Penta, as they call him now, Penta is what WWE has been looking for years, my man. Years. You hear me, Vinny? Years.
What were they looking for? Mexico?
They were looking for the next Rey Mysterio. They got it in the next Rey Mysterio with Pentagon. That man had more reaction than any other wrestler of Hispanic nature in that WWE locker room since Rey Mysterio. You can't name one other person who got a consistent reaction outside of Alberto Del Rio. Go, Steve. I'm sorry. I stand by what I said. No Hispanic wrestler has gotten a bigger reaction outside of Rey Mysterio.
Damien Priest.
You keep saying Damien Priest. Vinny,
Damien Priest got a big pop tonight. He got a louder pop than Pentagon on the same show.
I'm sorry.
What are you talking about?
You've lost your mind. Damien Priest doesn't know what a big pop sounds like, right? He doesn't know what a big pop sounds like. His pops are bigger, and he's satisfied because he used to wrestle in Ring of Honor. So, yes, they're big pops to him. But they're not. You want to hear a big pop? Wait till we get to Jey Uso, right? Later with Gunther. That's a pop, right? Damien Priest doesn't get pops.
Get to that. I can't
Damien
wait.
Priest doesn't get. Vinny, make some sense, man. Come on, Vinny.
Listen. I'll agree with you. I'll agree with you.
I don't agree with him.
No.
He knows I'm right.
Hold on. I agree with the whole. It could have been nerves tonight. I'll agree with that, but I don't. I do think this is WWE's La Parka. I do think he kind of stole some La Parka in this character.
No. Hold on. Let me read.
I think it's La Parka.
Okay. He walked out.
No, don't even do that. I'm talking about.
He walked out with the Crip walk like La Parka does.
Yeah, I told you.
It's in homage to La Parka. La Parka is a legendary wrestler. And so it's all in homage. And so
he does it better in La Parka.
Well, of course, La Parka is dead. So I would hope so. So
no, he's not. You didn't know that?
I mean, yes, he is.
I mean, no, he's not. La Parka is not dead. L.A. Park is fine. There is a Mayos by the name of
there's
La
like
Park.
50 fucking La Parkas. It's the same thing as like psychoses. There's like 60 of them.
I'm telling you that
nobody knows who is.
You know why Penta does it better in L.A. Park? It's because he does it with more swag, man.
Oh my God,
he does it with more swag.
You know, Cero Miedo. Here you got Cero Sense is what you've got because this is absolutely nonsense. Is what you're talking.
Because he does it with more swag, man.
Look, I'm going to say the big hits. Big things that happened tonight with Penta's debut was he felt like a big deal. Tony Khan shit the bed yet again. Jade Parker, number 1. Penta, number 2. This man, I see it through all these guys talking on the internet. This man cutting better promos than Ricochet. If this was a 1-for-1 trade, Ricochet for Penta, WWE wins the trade. And All you AEW fans, sure. Oh, Ricochet, he's doing his best work. My man, unless he's got scissors in his hands, he is boring AF. No one is paying attention to Ricochet unless Samantha Irvin is in his shot or he got scissors in his hands.
Just a second. Shout out to Mike Knox because he put on his Facebook post, this man already has better mic skills than Ricochet. I don't understand why Ricochet has to catch strays from the part.
Because he's AEW.
No, I don't understand why he had to catch strays. No, Venomous Vincent, you answer me this question. What the hell does Penta have to do with Ricochet? I can tell you the answer. Absolutely zero. What is it? Why is Ricochet catching strays?
Why? Because he's in AEW, and AEW is trash. And my
point was
just
a second. I asked Venomous Vincent. Just a second. I asked Venomous Vincent. What in the hell does Ricochet have to do with Penta? Go.
Listen, hey, zero cents. I'm telling you.
Just a second. Did you not hear me say just a second? That means Venomous Vincent has to talk. Okay.
I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to answer your question.
Ricochet have to do?
You're killing poor Vinny. Look at him.
Penta.
He's cut COVID because of all your nonsense.
Thank you, Willie. He is smoother than McCarthy. He comes out. You know what? Vinny, let me ask you a question. Right? Steve's going to answer for me. Name another wrestler that has the aura, right? That's the popular word nowadays. Has the aura of Penta. He comes out. They give everybody new pyro now. He comes out and he smooth walks. Right? You do that when you fixing a sub.
My guy, listen, right? Call it what it is. The man had trouble getting out of his jacket.
Because he was so excited. Damian Priest has trouble getting fans off their feet. Like, what are you saying? Venomous Vincent, why haven't you said anything? Listen, stop letting Big Daddy talk over you.
Just like from La Hermandad, I can be real. I'm going to call it like it is. I love
why is he
Penta El Cero Miedo.
Hey,
but
guess what?
Let's be critical.
Freckles, could you calm down, okay? Could you?
Listen. I'm gonna answer the question.
Go ahead,
I know it seems. I know where Steve's coming from, and okay. I really do feel like
it was better when he was interrupting.
I think Ricochet shit the bed leaving WWE, and they're saying that his promo skills have gotten better, which I don't see it. I don't know where it is at. And with Penta, I think Penta gets over way better because he's bilingual and he can relate to the crowd. There's a lot of Spanish and Puerto Rican that are fans. But here's the thing, though.
In San Jose.
No. Yes, San Jose, but all over the world. Like, I mean, there's a lot of people I guarantee you, there's probably more Spanish and Latino Mexican fans than there is, white, black. I see it. I see it all the time when I go to the events. So I see what you're saying. I mean, Ricochet, I don't know. I don't understand why they gave him a mic. They should just give him a sandwich.
Just a second. I can't take this anymore. We are here to talk about WWE Raw, right?
We are. We're putting on WWE Raw.
I don't know how we end up talking about Ricochet. That's one. Two, I don't understand how Venomous Vincent has been on Raw show for 2 months now. When he was on AEW Dynamite for a year, he could have stopped talking about fucking Raw. Now we're on fucking Raw. He can't stop talking about AEW.
Hey, Steve, what do you think about MJF?
Ricochet is facing murder charges on AEW Dynamite. Let him rest. Can we talk about this, the first segment of the night here? The first segment of the night is CM Punk coming out here to a ravishing ovation with drones galore showing production, right? Production in San Jose, California, right? Then Seth Rollins interrupts him. I rolled my eyes just like CM Punk, like, okay, I thought we were done. No, we're not done. Seth Rollins declares himself for a Rumble. I made an announcement to do. You know what my announcement was, Big Daddy Cool? My announcement was...
What was it?
Hold up, Venomous Vincent. Hold on. Do I have Katie's... Do I have Katie? Because Vincent wants to be a part of the group. So anyway, I made the announcement. I'm not going to attend Royal Rumble, right? That's what I said. I'm not going to attend the Royal Rumble, Steve. And when I said that, I was like, okay, that's fine. I'm going to miss John Cena. I'm going to miss Roman Reigns. CM Punk says I'm announcing. Then Seth Rollins come out saying, I'm announcing myself for Royal Rumble. Drew McIntyre comes out, says I'm announcing. First of all, let me tell you why these fans of San Jose, California are idiots, right?
What?
Yeah, they're idiots. Okay,
why?
Stop being biased. This is why they're stupid.
Am I biased?
How do you say stupid in Spanish? Stupido, right? This is how I know they're stupid. Drew McIntyre says, y'all want to see myself versus CM Punk versus Seth Rollins tonight here in San Jose? Every idiot should have known what was about to go down at that point, right? Drew McIntyre coming out. No. There was no surprise. None of them were dressed for a fight, right? Seth Rollins looked like he lost the fight.
Yeah.
But them San Jose people were eating out their hands. Then Michael Cole says, oh, all these people announced it. So did Jey Uso, so did LA Knight. I'm like, well, what the fuck? Maybe I should buy a ticket in Indianapolis, right? Maybe I should live out on the street. Vince Vincent, what did you think about this first opening segment on Monday Night Raw?
I look at it like this. If they're going to do a second CM Punk versus Seth Rollins, then do it. But for them to come out and I know. I feel the same.
That's what you were doing. You inspired. Okay.
If they're going to keep, I mean, are they hyping up? We're going to get like a trios like intermission in the Royal Rumble. Are we going to be getting like a 3-way like stare down between Rollins, Punk, and Seth? Like, is that what we're getting?
I'm not exactly sure which direction we're going. I really feel like CM Punk is going to have a world title shot at WrestleMania. But where does that leave Seth Rollins? Where does that leave Drew McIntyre? Shout out to Mike Glass, always calls him DM Hump. Are they going to do that? They can't do that again at WrestleMania. But I also see them forming a group because both of them have some valid points when it comes to production. Good job, MDB. Hey, you know what? Let me shout out to your thing here. Axiom is not better than Pentagon. Now, I was not a fan of Axiom for a long time, right? He's actually won me over. Him and Nathan Frazier, who I absolutely hated.
Oh, please stop it.
This time.
No. But my God, yo, I'm sorry. Did you take nonsense pills earlier today? Axiom and Nathan Frazier. What the fuck are we talking about? We're comparing one of the best luchadors, if not one of the best luchador in modern times right now, to fucking Axiom.
I didn't say it. I didn't say it. He said it. This guy said it. MDB 999.
No, but you were co-signing.
I said I became a huge fan of
you guys
Axiom.
almost started paying the mortgage together.
Axiom and Nathan Frazier have just a second. I thought Axiom and Nathan Frazier have done a fantastic job with those NXT tag team titles. I think they're going to lose tomorrow on NXT. But I think they've done. But I'm not going to sit here and say Axiom's better than Penta. No, Penta has the swag. Right, Venomous Vincent?
Look at this. Willie's right. Even in Spanish, Penta.
Why are we still talking about Ricochet? Penta is going to be over as fucking Chicago. So is CM Punk. Give him a sandwich, he says. Production. CM Punk wish Rhea interrupting him instead. I don't need to see Rhea Ripley on my screen. Katie, you get a spot. You get a spot. You get a spot. That's right, Oprah. Punk has nothing to prove to Drew or Seth. That GTS was beast on Seth Rollins, so stiff. Axiom's mask is dope as hell. Today's my daughter's birthday. She's 10 years old. Happy birthday. Axiom really that guy. Yeah, he wasn't co-signing. He was just entertaining my foolishness. Nathan and Axiom, very dope tag team. And the big five is looking like Cena, Punk, McIntyre, Seth Reigns all have interesting stories entering Rumble. Let me tell you something. I called this later last year, the early part of late last year. I think Jey Uso is a very, very strong candidate to win that Royal Rumble. He is more popular than every single one of those wrestlers.
Who?
Main event. Oh, the R
Jey
for the
Uso? No.
It seems like it. It seems
we're gonna talk about Jey Uso and when he's gonna win this world title, and it's gonna happen before the Royal Rumble. We're gonna talk about that when we talk about this Gunther segment that practically almost put everybody to sleep before Jey Uso.
Just a second. You need to stop doing that. You need to stop doing that. Why do you keep disrespecting your world heavyweight champion?
Because
that is your world heavyweight champion.
Hey, he's a bum.
Let's talk about another champion.
You're going to wait a second. We're going to talk about it after the break. We're going to cut a break.
I
want to say, everybody, hold on.
Okay, we're going to play a break. We're going to play a commercial.
You're right. Hold tight.
But when
guys,
we come back, I want to answer your question.
Guys, you guys are watching Unpopular Review. This is the WWE Monday Night Raw review, also known as me arguing with this fucking idiot down here for an hour. So welcome if you're new.
No,
like that.
No,
with this guy next to me right here. If you are new here to Unpopular Review, and I see a lot of you guys are watching on Twitter, join the chat. Come to YouTube, jump in this chat. I want to see some comments. I want to see your thoughts about tonight's Monday Night Raw. If you're pissed off that Monday Night Raw ended 20 minutes early, what the fuck is that? I pay for my Netflix, and now this shit fucking I'm supposed to get 3 hours. Come to the fucking chat and say that in the chat. Guys, like and subscribe. Unpopular Review Wrestling. We're talking about wrestling. Tonight is Monday Night Raw, but we can talk about anything if you come over and talk in the chat. All right. Hit the commercial.
When we come back, I have a question. I want to know, what is the benefit of being Intercontinental Champion, men's Intercontinental Champion? Stay with us. You're watching Unpopular Review.
The fact, honey.
Previously on the Mike Knox show.
First of all, it wasn't organic, but it's okay. Everything cannot be organic. Some things have to be, story driven. And they drove this story home. I'm sorry. One of the greatest interactions of wrestling last year was, but I broke my neck, and Kofi saying, so what?
Right.
That's one of the greatest things out there.
Oh, this is what a promo should be in professional wrestling, not the trash you see on Wednesday night. I agree. I was watching earlier. I agree with everything that Honeybee said about AEW. Honeybee, these Unpopular Review people, they made me break my New Year's resolution. My New Year's resolution was to stop watching trash in my life. I was trying to wash trash out of my life. And then they said, hey, come join an AEW review show.
Those are the things I don't need the wrestling nerds to tell me about the breadcrumbs. It's right before my very eyes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is one thing that they forgot to mention about the breadcrumbs.
What's that?
This man sits on the board of directors. Hello.
Right. He's literally
He's board of directors. This is the biggest Monday Night Raw. Hello.
Yes, of course
he's going to be there.
The big boss of Mercedes Moné. He's writing his own stories. He's going to write himself into this damn Ulafala final boss crap. This is going to be all rock.
I've said it earlier today. I said it I've been saying it from the beginning. What makes this great is that, yes, Roman Reigns is the tribal chief, I acknowledge. But the true tribal chief is The Rock.
Lose it, bite my tongue for no one. I put you on blast. So all the news channels, y'all can kiss my ass. And YouTube or Google me, turn it up and play it. Cause many people think it, I just had the balls to say it.
Yeah, hello.
Yo, I can honestly say he has one of the greatest interests in UPR, but we still have the best theme music. So shout out to Mike Knox for that, and shout out to Honeybee. She definitely saved more with this one.
Listen.
Last time Big Daddy Cool was here, he was on the phone, and he's still being disrespectful.
I'm sorry. I'm reporting a crime.
What's the crime?
This nonsense that you keep spewing out here tonight.
Listen. I'm going to agree. Listen, I'm going to sit here. I'm going to tell you my own opinion about the whole Gunther as world champion. Listen. I think he's gotten a lot soft. I think the promos are boring, but I think the man can wrestle in the ring. I think if they stop giving him a mic, and let it, there's really no reason for him to have a mic. Why does this guy have a mic? There's nothing intelligent that he says. Exactly what I'm saying, Katie. Exactly what I'm saying. That's what I feel like when I'm watching Gunther.
Gunther is so trash. I've been fucking saying this to you guys.
He's a great wrestler. He just sucks
no, he's not. All he is slaps. He got everybody fooled. First off, let's start with his entrance. This Baby Shark fucking song comes on, and it's fucking Gunther. He ain't terrifying nobody. Then he comes out with his big Nazi coat and his Nazi whatever this shit is, and this man tonight came out to nothing. This is what he came out to. Silence. Deafening. Nobody gave a shit.
Okay.
Bad guys get Bad guys get booed, and he
that's
didn't
nonsense.
Get booed at all.
Gunther had a reaction. Your world heavyweight champion had a reaction, and he had one of the best. He had one of the best promos he's had
tonight.
Yes, this was the best promos. This was the Gunther that actually makes him fierce. He came out there. He said, "This is nonsense. This is nonsense. I'm world champion." I want to address something, right? Because Braun Breaker was appeared on the screen before Gunther, right? And I want to know who appears less for the shows, Braun Breaker or Willie Jones. I want to know. Somebody tell me who shows up less. I don't know. Look, for the first time in 2 years, Willie showed up with his Steve dressed like Justin Timberlake. Shout out to Mike Knox's commercial for Steve wearing the same exact outfit in that commercial as he is wearing right now tonight, representing Monday Night Raw.
You want me to be like Mike Knox and take off my shirt?
He did get TV time. He let me tell you something. Winning the Intercontinental Championship means what in WWE? It means you get a front row ticket.
I'm stuck in my jacket
Monday Night Raw. If you take off your shirt, you'd be just like Mike Knox.
Just a second.
He's gonna call gimmick infringement.
Just a second.
Seriously.
Your theme song's not better.
My theme song is better.
All right. Second, everything Steve said about Gunther
Is facts.
is fucking correct.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm sorry. He is just, it's like watching Kim Kardashian have sex with Ray J. She just laid there.
Yep.
Okay? That is Gunther. Besides the slaps and the drop kick,
Ain't nothing.
what else does he have in that ring? And somebody said, well, Mike Knox, I thought you liked throwback wrestlers that can, go back to, okay, you know what? Used to go back in the day. So what's next? You going to tell me that Magnum TA was a great in-ring competitor? You know what? Yes, the hell he was. Okay? And your comments
My guy.
about Pentagon, a.k.a. Penta now,
Yeah.
completely stole it from La Parker as an homage. But with all due respect, he is dead, but he does it better than him. By the way, he got a little bit more rhythm. But, back then, y'all couldn't dance quite yet back then. You know what I'm saying? So now.
No, La Parka was a great dancer.
Who the
You know who's not a great dancer? Gunther. Good God. Thank God for Jey Uso coming out here tonight.
I'm trying to figure out
God.
why in the world would you sit here and disrespect your world heavyweight champion? That man.
Not my world champion.
They
Hashtag
disrespect
not my
He's
world-
your world champion.
They
He is your world
disrespect
champion
him.
Raw. He is
first
the
episode
ring
of Raw, he wasn't
general.
on the show.
He's the king of the ring. He is that man. And then Jey Uso comes out.
Nope.
Right? Jey Uso comes out, and what he do? He just like I don't. It's just like out of control what he does. He comes out, he grabs a mic, and he wants to make everybody feel sorry for him, like he needs to win a championship. You're not beating Gunther, man.
No,
they needed something to hype up Saturday Night's main event because nobody else is available.
He's going to beat him, and I'll tell you why. Everybody was complaining after that first Saturday Night's main event. Oh, it's too basic. No surprises happened. No titles changed hands.
I don't know why your comment got highlighted, Jeffrey. I just
So, guess what? Jey Uso's going to take this title and save everybody. Save us. Hashtag, there's 2 hashtags that should be trending tonight. No, 3. One is Penta el Cero Miedo. That's number 1. Number 2, save us Jey Uso. And number 3, Gunther sucks. How about that?
stop disrespecting your world champion.
Bro, he's
That's
not
all
my world
you can
champion.
do.
Not hashtag
Stop
not my world
disrespecting
champion.
your world champion.
This
He
guy
is
is
your
a
world
fucking
champion. He's
bum.
holding the championship.
I don't
right?
know who's
the
worse.
three of y'all's take is completely incorrect. Gunther is
No,
the
I'm trying to
greatest
school y'all. I'm
world
trying to wake y'all
champion
up.
of all time.
Everybody, you know what? Everybody
Hey,
rallying
you know,
about.
There's only
Listen,
been 3 of them,
go ahead,
right?
Vinny.
Or 4.
Exactly.
Hold on.
It's
The way that
better
Chris
all
is talking, it's like me saying the Honky Tonk Man's the best Intercontinental Champion of all time. You know that's a damn lie.
That's a lot better thing,
But
Vinny,
yeah.
than him saying about Gunther. I won't back that far. I back
Just a
Gunther.
second.
That's for
Name
sure.
a better world heavyweight champion than Gunther. Go ahead.
Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins was not a better world champion than
Yes,
Gunther.
he was.
No,
He
he was not.
defended
Oh my God.
way more than
No,
Gunther.
you're
Better matches
crazy.
than Gunther. Crowd reaction better than Gunther. And guess what? Now you're not going to like this one. He sells more shirts than Gunther.
Thank you.
Gunther's not supposed to sell shirts. That's not what he's about.
Everybody's
Let me ask you a
supposed to
question.
sell
Let me ask you a question.
shirts, Sean.
Name 3 world title defenses Seth Rollins had since he had such bangers. Okay. While y'all think about that,
Drew
let's go ahead and move
McIntyre.
on to another comment. We
Drew
haven't had.
McIntyre,
Oh, no,
that was
stop
a
it.
great one.
Somebody walk off, please. Gunther is big, boring, and suck. Z,
Yep.
you
Thank
walk off.
I'm glad.
Jeffrey,
I'm glad everybody's waking up to this.
Penta, Media, whatever, not my world champion. Shut up, Jeffrey. What is
Thank
going
you.
on?
Thank you, Jeff.
must be from Jeffrey. That comment proves to me you're from San Jose, California.
Thank you, Jeff. Thank you.
Jeffrey. Yeah. Bad guy, Jack. I have to agree, Seth Rollins, and I'm a Gunther guy.
My Twitter people, I see you. You're here, but you're not in the YouTube chat.
Can I
please.
acknowledge the fact
Can't
that
see your
you know what?
comments.
Even
Not
though
in the YouTube chat,
my
please, come on in.
co-hosts tonight are wearing terrible outfits because I see
Aren't you from
I'm sorry.
Philadelphia?
No, I'm sorry. Hold up. My co-hosts tonight are speaking terrible nonsense, but they're wearing great gear. They're wearing the shirt and the hat of the future Super Bowl champions, baby.
I don't see the Bills outfits.
So, Mike, I
anywhere
got
on
to ask
there.
you something.
You want to shut your mouth, right? Just because you're from a state that has no good football team, you want to sit here and claim Buffalo? Buffalo?
I'm not
Get the hell out
claiming
of here.
Buffalo, although Buffalo
Get the
is
hell
from
out
New
of here.
York.
And yes,
I have
you
a friend-
are
I have a
from
friend
San
Josh
Jose.
Allen.
Who actually
Yes, you
claims
are.
every single New York team, including the Buffalo Bills.
Hey.
Go ahead, Vinny.
Real quick.
Bills up.
Wasn't the undisputed championship that Cody won? Wasn't that gold?
Wasn't that what?
Wasn't it a gold title that he won?
No.
Yes,
Or
he
was
did.
that Snoop Dogg's title?
No. Well, it's gold, but Snoop Dogg's is like completely gold.
Okay, so when Cody runs,
Vinny is talking. What are you talking about? Vinny is talking right now. He asked us a question about colors. Like,
I'm confused because when you go on shop.com, the Undisputed Championship looks like the original WWE Championship, the black with it doesn't look anything like the one that Cody won. So I may be
wrong, but Gunther does more than chops, although they are savage. He also does submissions. You could be right, Corey.
No, Corey. I'm sorry.
But you're not. He does more.
Does a sleeper hold. That's
not true. He does a power bomb. He does a front
not a submission, though.
kick.
Again, this is WWE, right? That means they have 5 to 7 moves.
That's not true.
His 5 to 7 are boring as hell.
Jeffrey, you need to claim your home city. Willie says all the New York NFL teams play in Jersey except for the Bills. And someone has to stand up for you, Joffrey. All right.
Joffrey.
Well, listen.
Vincent, take control of the show. What's the next thing that happened
Guys,
Monday Night Raw?
Let's get into something else that I think was great tonight.
Thank you.
Let's talk about this street fight between Damien Priest.
Who was in the match?
Damien Priest.
Oh, okay.
Exactly. And Finn Balor. Do we think that
they could have ended it after Bailey, Nia Jax, and Rhea Ripley? They could have ended it Raw after that. I didn't need to see Damien Priest.
You didn't even watch it, so shut up.
Damien Priest, is the transfer window still happening? Because Damien Priest needs to be transferred to
I wish there was a transfer window post because I would just get rid of your nonsense.
I'm just saying, like, Damien Priest gets no reaction. Bro, notice when I said name a better world champion, no one said Damien Priest.
Bro, because
you know what?
I just got a text that says, dang, Penta did cut a better promo than Ricochet.
Why are we still talking? How you coming on this show?
I text that said that.
But you didn't have to read it. You didn't have to read it.
And you know what's wild about that text message? Mike, tell him who sent you that text message.
You are absolutely right. Hold on, just a second. MDB is absolutely right. We did not talk, and this is funny because somebody called me on this earlier. We did not talk about Lyra Valkyria, Dakota Kai for the first ever Intercontinental Championship match.
Hold on. We'll talk about that. But I do want to say, as mediocre as the match was between Finn Balor and Priest.
What are you guys
Nobody loves Priest. Stop lying.
I gotta say to you,
it was not mediocre.
What killed
Puerto
me
Ricans love him.
Is that Damien Priest did this fucking, I don't know, what do you call it? The power driver through the fucking.
You don't know it because you don't care about Priest.
No,
anyway,
he did.
You talking about the Razor's Edge?
No, that was later. He did this. He's talking about the bomb from the entranceway.
Yeah.
The sides. What's that? The side slam bomb.
Yeah.
Whatever.
It wasn't a side slam, but it looked kind of like a half power bomb. It looked like a package.
I think at that point I was arguing with Kayla because she said I'm going to the bathroom.
Well, what kills me is
why? Because she saw Damien Priest, right?
She went to the bathroom twice. She went to the bathroom in this match and on the girls' match.
Damien Priest is better than an enema. Go ahead, Vincent.
Can we just talk about this for a second?
No, Vince is trying
the executive consultant has
trying to say something.
The truth is going to come out today, AC. I'm done.
Vince is trying to say something.
Damien Priest.
Let Vinny talk.
Damien Priest stole this man's girl from a bar one night in Orlando when this man was, you know what? One of the chicks that was in the pool, in the jacuzzi, when Damien Priest was in NXT, this guy was trying to make moves on, and he failed. And that's ever since then, he's been angry with Damien Priest.
Let Venomous Vincent talk.
Venomous Vincent, angry with Damien Priest.
You please say what you got to say.
I think what sucks about the ending of that match is when you draw the attention to somebody that's hurt, you put them on a stretcher, and you waste about 5 to 10 minutes of these guys working on this person that's not really hurt. You know, they put on this fake neck brace. You know, and then all of a sudden, Damien Priest goes,
"Thank you.
All right, listen, we're not going to end the match this way." And you throw the whole gurney all the way down.
Hilarious. I love it.
And he bumps into the ring. He bumps into the ring. But what kills me is that these two bums from the Judgment Day are lifting him up on the ropes. Okay, then all of a sudden his neck feels better. He's taking it off.
That's right.
And he does his finishing move. What the fuck?
Listen, you ever watch James Brown dance and perform? Sometimes you get so winded and worked up that you need your homies to come out and cool you down and pat you up. And then you're like, oh, I can't perform anymore. I'm leaving. I'm going. And then you're like, fuck it, I got a second wind of energy. And I'm like, oh, I got to keep dancing. I got to keep shiving. That's James Brown. Same thing happened to Finn Balor tonight. Same thing.
Look at Mike.
Can we please put that comment back up? Third party OP. You had 2 comments in a row, and thank you for joining the program. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe. Patreon is in the link below as well. Tell all your friends to come over and do that. I'm sorry. What do we call banger matches today, right? Because as much as we can rip on AEW crowds, let's rip the WWE crowd. Everything is this is awesome when the shit is this is mid.
Okay. What match were you guys watching?
Hear me out. I'm not saying it wasn't a good match, but a good match and a banger match are 2 different things. No.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. A good match and a banger are 2 different things. First of all, stop calling it a street fight when they never fight in the fucking street. That's first of all. Just call it to the no holds bars match.
Audience. What do you want them to call it? An audience fight?
Just anything better than a fucking street fight. Okay, the best street fight I ever seen was Roddy Piper versus Bret Hart. Okay, at WrestleMania.
Oh, okay. King of the Street Fights is here with us.
Or is that Goldust? I'm sorry, Goldust and them. Right, but come on. Oh shit! Look, he showed up.
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, when we talk about street fights, we're gonna bring on the king of the street fights, and that's Sir Willie of the streets.
Ladies and gentlemen, when we come back, we're going to get into another segment. It's called "What Makes Steamin', Beamin', whatever." I don't know. It's been.
Do I have a new segment called "What Makes Willie Show Up on Time"?
Yeah, you never know. Ladies and gentlemen, stay with us. You're watching unPOPULAR Review.
Next, we have Bobby Lashley with the MVP and Shelton Benjamin taking on Mark Briscoe. I saw Mark Briscoe on Saturday at Collision, and he is just as good live as he is on the TV. He is full of energy, loud. It's just, it's great to watch. But unfortunately, Mark Briscoe did not win this, and Bobby Lashley did. I mean, honestly,
hold on. Katie, did you really think that one Mark Briscoe was going to stand a chance against big Bobby Lashley? Bobby Lashley is a world eater. He goes places, and they called him in TNA one time. They used to call him the Walking Apocalypse. It's a hell of a name to have for something. Yeah, but Mark Briscoe didn't stand a chance. But I also want to throw out here. I think MVP was saying some MVP things, and I thought that when he was sitting there saying, "Hey, why is the ref not disqualifying Mark Briscoe?" I said, "You know what? Absolutely right. Why is it? Mark Briscoe? I mean, look." Mark Briscoe's all right. I mean, he does wild things. He does, huh?
He looks like a user of some sort. I mean, he's missing half his teeth.
Yeah. I mean, he been in some wars. He's been in some wars. But I do see him when MVP said, "Hey, why is he not getting disqualified?" I was with him. I was like, "Yeah." And Bobby Lashley, when he spared him, he hit him. I don't know what this thing is. Is it a spine buster that he do when he does? Like he just picks him up because it looked like a choke slam, and then he just chokes you out. Good job.
Yeah. He just took a little nap. He'll be back later.
A nap. Brother's hibernating.
Hibernating. There you go. Exactly.
Yo, what's going on, UPR Universe? It's your man, Steaming Willie Beeman. And first of all, before I come on here and tell y'all I'm going to tell y'all what makes Beeman steaming. And Chris, you better get this segment the fuck right because we going up as the best segment this year. No disrespect to my Nishi Poo, but I'm disrespecting all the other co-hosts. Anyway, what makes Beeman steaming? Chris, your motherfucking shape up makes me steaming. That motherfucker is null and void. That ain't been found. That motherfucker is over there. You hear me? You got the golden arches as a shape up. And then Carl Winslow, my brother, big brother Mike Knox. Nick, how dare you? I know I'm trying to get better. I know I'm like a rare occasion, a special engagement like Brock Lesnar. I'm coming around every 2-3 months to defend it. It's cool. But y'all gotta put some respect on my name. I'm the longest reigning UPR champion, 6 months straight, no loss from WrestleMania all the way to past SummerSlam. Put some respect on my name. I'm the reigning and defending only undefeated promo champion there is in the UPR universe. So you better put some respect on my fucking name. But anyway, what made Beeman steaming about Raw tonight? Man, Dakota Kai, man, she couldn't get over the hump. Like, I just thought they kept on talking about all her pedigree and how she never had her big moment. I just thought they was going to put her over tonight. and they didn't. Valkyrie had a great. It was a good match, honestly. The fans didn't love it for real, and they didn't pop for them at all. But yeah, it is what it is, man. We got our first woman Intercontinental Champion, Valkyrie Sky, pseudo score. Another thing that had Damien steaming tonight, man. Hey, it wasn't even steaming because I was excited, man. My man Penta, man. Yeah, you hear me? My man Penta came out, man, beat Chad. We seen a little, I ain't even gonna call it ring rush. I'm seeing just a little nerve, him being back in the ring with a top tier company instead of those jabronis, those Rudy Poo candy asses over on TNT and AEW and all that. So I mean, he in the big leagues now, so he had to, stand up and show up. He's a little nervous, but it is what it is. We about to get Gunther and Jay. Now, I hate it, but I love it because Gunther ring about to come to an end. Because I really feel like the fact that we didn't have a title change hands on the first Thursday night main event, we about to get that, and it's gonna be yeet. 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 So you know what I'm saying? I want to shout out Jay, man. He about to get that. Let's do that. But another thing, and final thing that made Bateman statement about Raw, and I think I'm gonna change this segment because Raw was kind of decent tonight, man. It was decent. It was really decent. So when I say what normally makes Bateman steaming, that's normally something that I ain't like. But I kind of loved everything about Raw tonight. I ain't like. Matter of fact, the last and final thing. Who the fuck told them they could just end the show like that? How about that? Like, give us a cutoff time. You motherfuckers said, we done, and it's ours. Don't like what the fuck? I mean, I get it, Netflix streaming and all that. So y'all gonna do what y'all want. We got the holy fuck chants and all that shit. So it was cool and dope. Please believe it. So I am going. I do like this Raw era of this Raw era on Netflix. I think it's gonna get better. The production already shows it's been getting better with all the drone footage and just the set and just the 4K cameras. Man, has been shown that the production that has been put in the Raw on Netflix, man, and I'm here for it. So, man, this is this week's what makes Beam and Steaming, man. I'm out, man. But now, you know what? Y'all want me to stay on, man, because the
For real. Thank you, Willie. That was great.
Chris, you're muted.
Yeah, I can honestly say I was listening to that segment. I was being respectful, letting Willie talk and stuff like that, even though he tried to joke about my shape up for the 14th time in 29 years. But you did a great job. You did a great job, Willie, because the entire time I didn't see anybody walking in the background. I didn't hear any background noise. There wasn't you sweeping up little trash in the bathroom. It was really amazing. Then you said, "Hey, do I want you to stay on?" And then all of a sudden, your production value went from WWE to AEW.
No,
that's what I was expecting.
That was more like TNA.
No, well, yeah, probably TNA. And look at him; he's lost now. He has no idea what's going on.
Look, he's like, this.
Look at him.
You know why?
There it goes.
Because he has on that Dan San Francisco 49ers hoodie, and he's from the DMV. That's the problem.
Most dependable thing about Willie is that sooner or later it's going to fuck up. Look at him; he has no idea what's going on.
Oh my god,
he has no idea what's going on. It's not in this video. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you are watching the Rated R Raw review. Zachy Consultant here. Big Daddy Cool. Venomous Vincent joined today by Big Pipe Mike Papa Knox.
Big Pipe.
Steven.
Okay, Katie.
That was the ultimate pause. And a picture of Willie. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so go ahead and let's catch up on some of these comments. I had Dakota winning damn incredible. Dakota Kai is made of cardboard and glass to back-to-back injuries. Let's take bets. Who wants to bet Dakota will be released after WrestleMania? I don't think so.
I'll take that bet.
Yeah, because you typed it.
No, go to the next comment. Go to the next comment.
Triple H, this is Triple H girl. He's not going to let her go.
But
absolutely not.
This one I think is funny.
I don't see her being released. She would never made as far as an attorney if they still didn't have faith in her.
I've seen people win a championship and get fired.
I've seen people. I see
Jones, man.
That's exactly what I was going.
That man had a big ass storyline, and the very next day he was gone.
That man was in the New Day for a second, had two Viking Raiders, right? 2 War Raiders like this, a site that was incredible, went viral on YouTube with millions of views. The next day, see you later, sayonara. Poor Odyssey Jones. She ain't going to get released.
She's going to
not get released. They cut him off. I didn't cut him off. He cut himself off, and now he's here vertically. Hello, you want me to stay?
Hold on, look,
Lee.
I'm back. I messed with y'all. I said I had a work call. I had to take a work call, so I
You got a
apologize.
work call.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a
man.
work call.
Yeah, I had
Don't
to
you
take
work
a
at a school? There's no such thing as
Hey, look, when you run,
It's
when you got
11:30 at
keys,
night.
when you got keys, when you run the building, man, they got to call you when engineers.
Oh, you like
are-
Mr. Johnson off of Abbott Elementary? I get it. Much respect.
No, I ain't like Mr. Johnson. I'm like that dirty little janitor that be all the kids' moms.
Willie, don't let him talk shit about you, man.
No.
Oh, no, I'm not.
Willie,
Listen, my
Willie
uncle
was
was
doing
a
a great
janitor for over
job talking
35,
about
40
himself.
years. I respect him.
He's-
I'm not saying that's even what he
Just a
does. I respect
Willie,
janitorials.
Mike was giving you compliments. Willie disrespecting himself by saying he's a dirty janitor. Go ahead,
Yeah.
Willie.
He didn't say that. You wild bum. You know that there is such thing as night school. You attended night school half the time.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Hey, Chris,
Misha didn't win the WWE's Women's Championship, and
hey,
she's
can
still
y'all
there.
see me?
Yeah,
Brother, you're talking about injuries versus legal trouble.
I've
That
seen
doesn't
people
compare.
get fired for any. I'm sorry, guys. Are y'all only been watching wrestling since 2021?
Odyssey Jones had allegations, though.
Okay, now I'm
Dakota
saying
does not.
you can help me out. You know, I know you know more than I know as far as memory is concerned.
Hold
Okay.
up, just a second. Somebody, Ron really wants to know if Vinny's having a good time right now.
Vinny, are
Go
you having a good
Birds.
time?
Vinny,
Birds.
Go
Vinny in the
Birds.
back watching Philadelphia Eagles highlights. He don't know what's going on tonight. Willie's doing Willie things. I guess he got another work call.
He's probably getting another work call.
Matt Mad Dog Kelly says I have to do more research on the story, but I heard some people backstage were not happy with Penta tonight. I look into more for my segment on Wednesday night. That's from Matt Mad Dog Kelly, the news guy. You can watch this segment each and every single Wednesday for all elite women.
Oh, hold on.
And
Hold on.
not only is Jeffrey crying, I'm crying. What you got?
I got
Steve?
one of my sources are calling me right now. What's that? That news is basura. Yeah, thank you.
I'm sorry. What's that?
Now everybody's got calls.
Bullshit. Okay, I'm sorry.
So Mike Knox was doing what everybody that was watching at home wanted them to do for Penta in Raw tonight, which is translate what the fuck he was saying, because who understood what he was saying for 5 minutes?
Wrong. You are so wrong.
Come on, he was speaking English. Vinny, I know you feel me. He was speaking English, right?
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, he went to my Spanish, my 11th grade Spanish class. I don't know what he was saying.
Said, mi gente.
He said, let me tell you what he said. He said, if you care about what I said, Sierra Miendo. He didn't. He gave no.
I'm sorry. What?
He gave no.
Sierra Miendo. What is that, Steven?
He gave no after anybody who spoke English. It made no sense. Vinny and Katie are one and the same. Willie can't stay on.
No. Go ahead.
Willie
Say it. What did you say again? Go ahead.
disappoints his show more than he disappoints his
The
girlfriend.
funniest thing though is when Pat McAfee said, "What the hell did he just say?"
He said, I don't know what he had for what he said, but I said, if they weren't happy with the segment Triple H would be doing the Cerro, Miendo, Penta backstage, Triple H is never going to give miss a moment to put himself over and give viral. Okay, damn, you got to get Latina to translate for you. You're right. I should.
He needs to
Cerro Miendo.
Cerro Miendo.
EC definitely says top tortillas.
I'm trying to figure out how you spelled it correctly though.
Hey,
Wow.
Vincent, what did you think of Lyra Valkyria and Dakota Kai in the Continental Championship match?
I think
He
Dakota
wants to
Kai
interrupt
always-
himself.
all the time. I don't. She disappointed me in the Mae Young Classic. She disappointed me now. I think she's a great talent, but I think she's prone now to get hurt all the time. And I also think if WWE was really wanted her to be the first Intercontinental Champion or Women's Intercontinental Champion, they would have done it. But I feel like when she gets in the ring, over and over again, I feel like somehow, some way, that she lets WWE down by doing something that she's not supposed to, and that's why they gave it to Valkyrie.
Give it to Valkyrie because Becky Lynch's stooge.
Can I ask you a question?
Who you asking?
All of you. EC was like, "Oh, I don't understand Spanish. 3rd grade Spanish, whatever." You know what? Dakota Kai came out and she did this.
Yeah, what is this?
What
is this?
What the fuck is that? Explain
What is this?
That's Australian gang signs.
What the fuck is this?
Don't listen to Papa Knox. I will tell you exactly what that is. Only thing she's doing, she's scanning around. She has poor eyesight, and she's looking to see if anybody's cheering for her. And that helps her get a better line of sight. I just told you what it is.
I found this match hilarious because first Lyra comes out and they this is what I love is you know Vince is still around in some capacity. Somebody's
We want to
whispering.
know, Byron.
They gave her these fucking big ass wings. You gotta go out there and you gotta flap your wings.
That's how they make her Finn Balor. They were like, hey,
bro. And then not only do they give her wings, but you go, you flap one at a time. But when you do it, you go, woo, 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 woo. And then by the time you get to the ring and you do it again, watch, the audience is gonna do it. And throughout the rest of the match, right, Papa Knox? Like she kept trying it. They said, Alicia Taylor goes like, and the other opponent, Lyra, Valkyria, and she's trying.
All I can say is my little girl, which may not be a good example, right? Because I'm her father.
Oh, please tell me
okay. She can't stand neither one of them. And I like King Code in all fairness. But my daughter says she can't stand. She says neither one of them. Woo. Most time the crowd doesn't respond with the which is, some people are just made for NXT. And I don't think that's a knock. You know what I'm saying? It's not a knock.
I can totally see David being like,
the NXT crowds are just, they're more of your ECW, AEW. They're just happy to be there and they're happy with what they see and they know how to get into the kayfabe of wrestling. When you're on the main roster, there are not a lot of kayfabe fans there. They like who they like. They don't like who they don't know, and that's just sad. And I don't know. I've been only watching wrestling for 45 years. So.
No, listen. I get it. I've been watching wrestling. I get it, but I just found it hilarious that this was. Can you stop? I'm about to have an epileptic seizure. What is going on?
Breaking news. I
suffer from vertigo.
Woo!
I don't know if anybody knows.
Can you flash that, but then go woo, woo?
Breaking news: Steamin' Willie Beeman has left the building.
His phone made him leave the building.
Woo! No, Willie made himself leave the building because that's what happens every single time. Go ahead, Big Daddy Cool.
And then Dakota Kai. Good God, man! Like I know she's trying. But you know when they're like, that's a good hand. That's Dakota Kai. Like the most interesting part of her entrance, besides, whatever the fuck this is, was when
I told you it's Australian gang signs.
I can't believe that I'm about to say this. I can't believe it. The most interesting part of the entrance was when Io Shirai came out with her and took her jacket. That was the biggest pop. You want to talk about how the Motor City Machine Guns never get a pop when they come out?
The who?
Thank you.
The who?
You want to talk about the Motor
City Machine Bums is what he called them. I didn't call them that. He did.
The Motor City Machine Bums, they come out and don't get an entrance. Tonight, people cheered for Io Sky, and then they were like, "Oh,
where the hell is he from? I thought she's from Australia.
She just took her coat. Where's she going? I thought she was wrestling.
Talking about Lyra or
no? I was talking about Dakota Kai.
She's from New Zealand.
New Zealand, whatever. Close enough.
She's from New Zealand, Vinny.
No, it's the same thing.
It's not the same thing.
Same place. They're like next door neighbors or some shit.
Let me.
They're like next door neighbors, yeah, just like PR.
My
and
Xbox
PR
says New Zealand whenever the new Madden game comes out, so I'm from New Zealand too.
Most of the time when Lyra Valkyria comes out and she does that, she does get somewhat a reaction. Did he come back?
He came back.
He came back because we were talking shit about.
He looks just as bored as Vinny. He must have talked to himself in the mirror. It's the same thing. It's not the same thing. Hold up, Vinny. Hold up. You know I like making
laughing
gifts.
that I said it's the same thing.
Okay, all right. Let's bring back Steamin' Willie Beeman. Steamin' Willie Beeman. What do you have to say? Okay.
First of all, Chris, your pause is out of control, my guy. Like you need to have some fucking decorum when you out here talking, because my guy, you sounded like a meat gobbler over there the way you keep talking. And let's say this. These are my views and my views alone. These do not reflect the UPR brand. I just want y'all to know.
I'm noticing that's happening a lot with you all. But go ahead.
But I just want to say that. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to get when you're a supervisor, your employees.
I have no idea what that is like.
Yeah, I mean, not at the roast motels, but it's okay. What was your next question, my guy? What was your next?
I know you did not just come from my hotel. I know you did not just come from my hotel, Mr. Late Night Janitor. I know you did not just do that. Let me play a sound. You might be here.
Hold on, before you do that. Before you do that. Hold on, before you do that. Hold on. Before you do that, real quick.
Oh yeah, these are studios.
You guys are wild.
Y'all remember the line? Y'all remember the line off of Players Club? If you looking for the
Chris had never seen the Players Club. You know that's too black for Chris.
I have seen the Players Club. Shut the fuck up. Go ahead.
like this is Chris hotel slogan. If you looking for the hose with the bullet.
All right, this is what happens.
That's all right. Let's just about to get to the punchline.
This is what happens when you actually show up for more than 3 times a year. You get to have controls. You know what I'm saying? My control says, I don't know what you talk about. I don't remember that scene from the Players Club. Venomous Vincent. Person who shows up every single Monday.
Okay. All
right.
All right, now what's up? We back on action. Let's go.
We're back, right?
Yeah,
Willie,
back.
what do you think about Lyra, Valkyria, and Dakota Kai?
You okay? Their match was decent. They didn't get no love from the crowd. Like from the time
I just have actually one question. I want to remember, big little bro. Were you watching on a television with or without surround sound?
Actually, I was watching on the 75-inch screen in the break room.
Gotcha.
So
just checking. Just checking. Okay.
It
That
looked
answered
like
my question though, but okay.
It looked like it was a Ricochet match again. I'm sorry.
What the fuck? Why is Ricochet catching all these strays?
But it was. I wish Dakota Kai would have got the win. It would have been a lot better.
Sure.
Just for we know her journey. We know all the injuries she's been through, everything like that. Valkyrie, she's been a rising star and continuing to shine. So I think she had time. I think it would have been way better if they would have. I think they
spelled it as water.
I think
he spelled it as tequila.
I think outside of
oh, there he is. He's walking.
No, hold on, because I'm going.
Oh, there it is. There it is. That train is never late.
We have an award for who moves more during our show.
Hold on, Willie disappeared.
Willie or Vic.
You're not gonna do that. I'm right.
Nah.
But no, look, y'all. I think that.
He got a phone call.
No, my phone.
Oh my god, I'm dying.
Oh, hey. Willie, when you're a supervisor, man, you gotta answer them calls, man.
Yeah, they can fucking wait. UPR business is UPR business time. I think that
first time ever in life
where they made the mistake and giving with my girl the U.S. title, Chelsea Green. I think that I think them doing that made that title a gimmick title instead of having any prestige to it. They didn't go like that with the Intercontinental belt, women's Intercontinental belt, but I just feel like Dakota Kai, I think she deserved it more. I really do.
What is so funny? I want in on the laugh.
I'm sorry, because I know he's laughing. I think Dakota should have won the title. I think she's here's why, Big Daddy Cool. I think she's more known and has a better fan base than Lyra Valkyria. That's the reason why I think so. And I think she's prettier. But that's aesthetically pleasing. So, and that's the looks of the eyes of the beholder.
Lyra's prettier. Go ahead.
I was making.
Oh my god.
That's right. She was making.
I'm crying. I'm crying.
Willie, you want to give us a tour of your house? Like,
she's naked.
Brick by brick.
Well, it is the rated R show. Well,
go
ahead, Vinny.
From the first women's Intercontinental Champion to, I think, a match that I really do think was great tonight with Ludwig Kaiser taking on Sheamus. This match, it had a lot of potential in it. Why am I getting laughed at?
No, it's not
match.
you.
The match.
It's the match. First of all, I'm sick of seeing Sheamus versus Ludwig Kaiser. I saw this and I thought I was watching an episode of Groundhog Day. I'm so sick of seeing this. This is when you saw Braun Breaker utilizing his Intercontinental Championship for a front row seat because that's what he does on Raw. And I guess they're going to go. And I should have known the minute they mentioned Sheamus never winning the Intercontinental Championship again. That means they got to get into a feud that he's not going to win. Like, come on, I'm sick of. I never thought I would say this. I'm sick of Sheamus.
Hold on. So do y'all think that's gonna be the swerve we get like at Saturday night main
Are
event?
you holding a wrestling buddy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think between
Hold it tight.
Sheamus
And
and
mention,
the Miz,
mention me in the pause again. Go
I think
ahead,
between
Willie.
Sheamus and the Miz, they're both are not going out the way I think legends should go out. I think they're making a joke of the Miz, and I think they're making a joke of Sheamus.
I 100% agree with Mike.
Nah.
They deserve better
Do
than
y'all
this.
think instead of Jay,
Hold up.
instead of Jay,
Willie, that school's
winning
burning
the dope,
down.
y'all think?
Stop it, please.
Willie, your school's burning down. You know, they can't.
What?
They
You
can't
said 1
sweep
second.
without
What?
you. They can't
What are you
sweep without you,
talking
Willie.
Oh no, now he's gone.
Willie
Listen,
has got to go mop something. Like seriously, he cannot stay on.
I've been laughing nonstop for the last 10 minutes, and I want to thank all of you for making a mockery of professional wrestling by telling me that Dakota Kai is actually worthy of a fucking title.
He lost to a Blue Thunder Bomb. Oh my god!
I don't understand what Dakota Kai matches you guys have been watching. The woman has been Miss Glass for the majority of her career.
Do you think Chelsea Green wrestles better than her? Do you think Chelsea Green wrestles better than Dakota Kai?
Yes,
Without a doubt.
Y'all are both smoking really good peyote.
No, I think Chelsea Green.
I'm not saying she's a. I'm sorry, Vinny. Go ahead.
No, I think Chelsea Green's. I don't think she's like the greatest, but I think she's learned something from Zack Ryder.
So we do know there's wrestling entertainment style of wrestling, right? And then there's what they deeper fans would call pro wrestling, right? I think Dakota Kai is on the cusp of both. I think if you can give me Carmella, which Carmella won her title by her gimmick. Okay, Chelsea won the title by her gimmick, not her wrestling ability.
Carmella got better as the years go.
I'm just saying by her wrestling, but not by they got the title because of their gimmick. By what she did in damage control enough to me deserves for her to get a title. That's all I'm saying.
She's out of the 4 members of damage
control. She is the worst of the 4. 100%. I agree with you. 100% agree with you. But guess what? The other 3 had titles.
But that doesn't mean. I'm sorry.
Dakota Kai's had a championship too.
Titles like participation trophies.
Dakota Kai's had a championship too. She's held the tag team championship. So that's not completely inaccurate.
Right.
Sheamus hasn't put. I agree. Sheamus put some great matches. I'm just sick of seeing.
Listen, this match was great tonight, but I can't take Kaiser seriously. The man looks like he's 90 pounds.
I don't know how he get Tiffany Stratton.
Thank you. I was about to say this.
He literally hollers at everybody.
I don't understand how he pulled.
I don't know how you pulled that. Like, did he say, I'm gonna get you some extra lip injections? Is that what it was?
Not only that, Mike, but like Tiffany's thigh must weigh more than this man. What is he doing to her?
He weighs more than. I mean, you're underestimating him.
Stop it, Chris. He can't pick her up. He can't do this with her.
He ain't doing no squats. That's what he just said.
Louis Kaiser's in pretty decent shape. I'm not a fan of. Well, actually, I am a fan of his, but he's not small. All right, I've seen a man up close. I mean, he's like this to me. Like I've seen a man up close and personal. He's not small.
hate her.
My dog. Him and Sheamus. This is a man versus a boy.
I'm curious why.
Honestly, in the ring, the right person won tonight. Right, Vinny?
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you. Absolutely.
I think the right person won tonight.
Willie, are you ready? You sure?
She said 1 second.
Ready for what?
Oh, that a thumbs up?
Yeah, that was a thumbs up. That was a thumbs up. He's back in. And then he's giving you the middle finger.
No, that's for the executive asshole.
You know what? This is what I was telling Big Daddy Cool over the weekend. I don't even know what I said to deserve that. I wasn't the one that just clowned you, dumbass, right?
You were just talking shit about his job. What are you talking about?
I wasn't talking shit about his job. I've never gotten phone calls back to back like that. So at 11:30 at a high school, I'm telling you right now.
I don't know about that. I've called you back to back myself.
That's right. So do all those paternity test people. Like Maury calls you.
You have more kids than me, Steve. Let's not go there. They play rock, paper, scissors, and winner had.
They know who their dad is, though.
He lost and slid her DM's true story. Hey, you know what? There's only one child out there that could be mine. They play right.
Chris, why are you lying? Because it was that little dwarf lady who had one half a kneecap. Said
Dakota Kai?
Said you put that thing on her. Then she bent her wrist like this. And then got the throwing, do your throwing, your throwing, your throwing,
We
throwing.
just want to highlight Vinny for facial expressions. Is that what's going on?
Go Birds.
Because I've done it a few times. I've seen Steve do it, and now Mike just did it. And I'm like, is that what's going on? Oh, my God. They played rock, papers, and scissors, and the winner had asked each other out, and he lost and slid in her DMs. True story.
Oh, you talking about Kaiser and Tiffany?
We were talking about this over the weekend. Me and Chris.
Hold on, time on, y'all. Hold on, because this is what I wanted to address. I don't know if I sent the clip to the group with Mark Henry talking about Hogan.
Yeah,
but
we don't care what Mark
Mike
Henry
mentioned
says.
this on the Mike Knox show earlier.
We don't care fuck about Mark Henry on proper review.
Wow, what happened? What did he do to you?
Release Mike Knox. He played the Bell Kings at WrestleMania. Vinny was at that WrestleMania. He played us. Fuck Mark Henry. Tell him
I'm sorry about all that, but it's fuck Hogan forever. It's fuck Hulk Hogan forever.
You better stop. Vinny gonna come out and beat you up.
Get him back to Kaiser and Tiffany. Like,
hey, Kaiser a beast, man. Can we talk about Kaiser?
Kaiser's pretty good, but he has to change. One, he has to change.
He's better than Gunther.
No, he's not. Stop lying.
In the ring, yes, he is.
No, he's not. Stop lying.
Yes, he is.
He has to change his entrance music. Number one,
from Baby Shark.
Kaiser. Oh shit.
I think for him to get from under the Imperial umbrella, I think that's needed.
No, it's not even just the beginning. It's just the don't. It sounds too silly. I can't take it.
I just hate wrestling fans.
Mike Knox hates everybody. Tiffany Stratton is pretty. She is pretty.
She's pretty plastic. Yeah.
Benjamin Spencer, what do you think?
Saying that she doesn't have plastic. What is
she has implants. Her lips are implants. Nope. Her she has injections in her lips. She has injections in her cheeks, and she has breast implants.
Nope.
What are you talking about?
No, they're just pushed up.
No, they're not.
No, yes, they
Liv
are.
Morgan is 100% natural. Tiffany Stratton is not.
I beg to differ. I mean, Liv might be natural up top, but down bottom, I think she's got a little
down bottom. That ass ain't fat. What are y'all looking at? The small shorts?
No. That's what
you are a black man from the DMV. You should know what an ass look like.
I don't know any women from the Caucasus Mountains who got that cuff like Liv got. I'm sorry.
These are all the genes, though. They're like
I'm sorry. It's Rhea Ripley.
Rhea is Australian. She's not from the Caucasus Mountains. She's not from the Caucasus Mountains. She's not from the Caucasus Mountains.
Gunther is arguably the best technical wrestler we have today. Not performer per se, but wrestler. Only one I can put above him without argument is AJ.
I can name 7 people who are better than Gunther inside that ring.
Filters. So you can be wrong 7 times.
AJ Styles is one.
AJ.
Seth Rollins is one.
Yeah.
I think DM Hunk's a better wrestler inside that ring than him. Randy Orton still exists.
Without a doubt. Keep preaching.
Please stop me whenever I'm wrong here. Okay. Sami Zayn's in a ring wrestler better than him.
You can stop right there.
Chad Gable is in a ring better than him.
Okay, good. Rhea.
Okay. I mean, Rey Mysterio still exists.
Stop your lying.
Rhea.
Which one am I?
Charlotte.
Rhea's not Italian. She's Australian. I don't know where you got Italian from.
Who said she's Italian?
There's nothing. MDB here says that Rhea Ripley's Italian.
Right. Look at her nose. She's Italian.
Randy and Seth, no.
Randy she could be Italian and just be from Australia. That could be a
Randy Gunther has more moves than Randy Orton.
Listen, I'm gonna say something that's gonna piss all you guys off. Okay.
Piss us off, Finney.
Out of all 3 members of the Shield, okay.
All three. You're gonna piss me off.
Okay, Roman.
I know he's gonna say
Roman and Dean. Okay, I think Seth Rollins by far is the most talented.
Absolutely,
and that's the reason why. If he wasn't, that's one of the reasons why that they had this man carry the company with both United States Championship and the Heavyweight Championship at the same damn time
for a month.
No, it was okay. Maybe the U.S. title, but the heavyweight was more than a month.
That's right, but you said at the same time.
Well,
no. I agree with that.
No, but I agree. He's definitely more talented.
That's not a hat trick. Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest. I mean, like Dean Ambrose, he's good. He has his his flaws, but he's no Seth Rollins. He's an ECW brawler.
I like that MD is like totally like in Rhea's 23andMe. Like
I know, right? She on motherfucking
I just have one question. Just a second. I have one question. Okay. Besides the fact your background is not fitting the rest of the Raw crew, so you need to change that if you're going to be on the show. But the only one that doesn't have red in the background. But here's the thing. No, please don't play with your phone. You're going to disconnect yourself. Okay, you've already been on air. You already been on air longer than the cumulative time you were on air last year.
Chris, I don't play with anything. I'm a grown man. I don't play with nothing. Okay.
Yet just 5 minutes ago, you literally had Jey Uso in your lap. Look,
that was Roman Reigns.
Acknowledge your tribal chief.
Acknowledge your tribal. Look, I'm sorry, he lost.
I want to know, Venomous Vincent. I want to know, where did that question come from?
That was a statement he made.
He said, "No, let me ask y'all a question." It was like we were talking about one thing, and he said, "What's that commercial? Meow, 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 meow." And then you said, "This is what I had to ask you because this is what's interesting."
Well, where it came from up here? Where is it at? Where's the one that says no Seth Rollins? Somebody said that Seth Rollins Mike had 5
Randy
people.
and Seth, no. Okay, so he doesn't believe that Seth Rollins is better than.
Well, he's fucking high. He's not watching this program. He's watching fucking AEW or EC. He's watching reruns of ECW or some shit. Because both them motherfuckers will like the screen on fucking.
He's letting you know that he be watching interviews, fam.
Fam.
He's like, let me make it clear. Guys, Dean Ambrose, Jon Moxley, held the title for 351 days.
Can I attack this, please? Can I attack this? I'm sorry, have you not heard of Roman Reigns? What the fuck are you talking about?
No, he held the United States Championship longer than every other Shield match.
Yeah, I mean, but who counts the United States Championship? Let's be real. Let's be honest. It's not the prize. It's a constellation prize.
It's
the third number one singles title in wrestling in their company.
The United States Championship ain't meant shit since Goldberg held it up with the World Championship belt back in. What the fuck was that?
I disagree with you 100%.
And I disagree with your barber and the way he shakes your hair. Now, that's what I disagree with.
When you
see that you a spinner back here?
You wake up, you realize that John Cena had a great United States Championship run. Logan Paul had a great United States Championship run. Like, are you kidding me?
Come on. The United States title, when it meant something back in WCW, and the IC belt used to mean something. That shit is long gone and has been long gone for a long fucking time.
I think that kind of belt still matters.
Beeman Willie Beeman obviously rolled up the U.S. title.
When the Miz held that title, it mattered.
Well, when he brought it back,
when Cody Rhodes brought it back and changed it back to the original title, it mattered. I'm just saying. Listen, I'm just telling you. Right, there's like this is the Rated R Superstore, right? Sure, right. So you got to make sure you like, follow, and subscribe, and y'all watch on YouTube. I mean on Twitter. Please go over to YouTube and subscribe. It's absolutely free.
No, what I mean by that is,
but no. Let me finish my point. Because there are people who believe that the Intercontinental title was more prestigious than the WWE title because you had champions that should have been world champions that Vince wouldn't give the belt to that held the Intercontinental title. So a lot of fans think that belt is more because they know that, well, if you're not this for Vince, you get this as a consolation prize. I believe that's prestigious.
I believe that I see like back in the day, like when it was the stepping stone to getting the title, like when Macho Man had it, when Bret had it, when like those, like back in those days, like the IC belt meant something back then. But
pause 1 second. First of all, I don't know why you think you're slick. Anybody can tell when it's your comment. Big Daddy Cool. Like there's no reason. There's no reason why AEW was thrown in there. Like why did AEW get a strike? Only you would do that.
Because we haven't talked about Ricochet in about 10 minutes.
I respect Ziggler. We had it, but he was the better on the chase than he was when he held it.
I loved Dolph. My thing is just real fan. I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
Matter of fact, even when Sean and Razor had the IC belt, like that shit was like that. Like we haven't like. I don't know, man.
The Intercontinental title has always mattered. The U.S. title has always mattered in WWE. It has prestige. If you guys are talking about WWE title reign, WWE messed that up and made him run to the other company and became their champion, which he's
Gunther was a great IC champion.
In my eyes,
not been a great world champion, in my opinion.
And Ziggler Nemeth is one of the favorites of all time. Steve Funny, Chelsea Green is going to turn the U.S. Championship to the second most prestigious women's title in WWE. That coming for Fernando Zayas.
Fernando's right.
Whoever said that, I gave a finger to.
TNA World Champion, better AEW World Champion. What's against Big Daddy Cool? Very obvious that's you.
You know, if there's one guy that I think I would switch places with that had the Intercontinental and give him the WWE Championship. I would. You're all probably gonna think I'm crazy for this, but I really do think Razor should have won He should have had
of course. Thank you. Hey,
Razor
for that era.
Because I'm gonna tell you what. Diesel didn't fucking show me nothing by beating Bob Backlund in 3 seconds. And Bob Backlund shouldn't have had that goddamn title because he wasn't worth the goddamn. Oh yeah, it was a fucking chicken wing.
I agree. We should never let a San Francisco 49er fan on this show because
first of all, who is MDB8? Whoever the fuck you are. Who's your team? Because
he's a fan, and he's been.
I thought you worked at school. He said MDB 999.
My little bro. I'm just saying, he's on almost every show. Stop it,
please. Hello.
Hey, look, y'all. I apologize, but NDB99 is still fucking. You did what you're saying, but like I said, I bet my team beat shit down your team leg. I bet we did. Mm-hmm.
You didn't beat my team last time.
Can I say something? Can I jump in here?
Mm-hmm.
You know, there was this backstage segment with Karrion Kross and the Miz. And
when he pulled the Chris, the Chris with the Miz.
And Karrion Kross announced to the world that the Wyatt Six has been traded to SmackDown.
True.
So
Miz was like, we got problems, and he was like, no, you got a problem.
So when are we going to acknowledge that the Wyatt Six is a cult?
Why did you use this time in this quiet to talk that nonsense, man?
Because he knew I would agree with him. The Wyatt Six is 100% a cult.
Thank you.
The Wyatt family itself was a cult.
I would like to know what Z thinks about the Wyatt Six now going over to SmackDown.
Here, let's take a poll.
That is not good for SmackDown.
Let's take a quick poll. Mike, Wyatt Six, cult or not a cult?
Definitely a cult.
Willie, Wyatt Six, cult or not a cult?
Yep, they fight with the Manson family. Mm-hmm.
Vinny, Wyatt Six, cult or not a cult?
Yeah, I mean he's right on there with O.J. Simpson.
Hold on. Come out. Time out. Wait a minute. We will not disrespect the juice like that. My man got
himself. I feel like Freckles Sensei just showed
up. Come out. Hey, look. We cannot be mad at a man who got away with murder. Hey, guess what? They do it all the time. So it just went in our favor. It just went in our favor.
I just want to know.
It just went in our favor.
How did you get asked a question about a cult and you say right up for O.J. Simpson?
Yeah.
I only reason I compare the Wyatt Six to O.J. Simpson, they both killed somebody.
Now, hold on. Time out. Because we not going to disrespect the juice. My man ran for 2,000 yards and got away with 2 baddies. If that ain't legendary, I don't know who is.
I mean, hold up a second.
And he ended his career as a San Francisco 49er. Booyah.
Okay. I'm just going to make the case.
I didn't do it. That was Mike. That wasn't me.
My hands are up here, so it wasn't me.
That was definitely Mike.
I'm going to make the case for Vinny.
Okay. After Willie gets taken out, we all going to put our hands up, right? Boo boo. I didn't do it.
I'm just going to say.
It was Mike. I don't care if anybody says. You know I will research that shit and find out. So you might as well just admit this shit.
Show is all over the place.
I need to know who did that, Chris. Let me know.
All right.
Probably go for another 3
I didn't know it was Mike, but go ahead.
That's the scary thing.
Matter of fact, I'll rewind right now. Go ahead.
Rewind? Who does?
Rewind? What are you kidding? This is not Netflix.
I definitely did it. Okay.
I know you did. I don't have to rewind anymore. Okay,
listen,
go ahead.
Me and Chris, we went down the reasons why with Wyatt Six and the Wyatt family were a cult.
You gotta love Steve. He'd be determined to get his joke.
I'm just gonna defend Vinny for a second. You're a cult if you got a bunch of fans, weird fans. OJ had Kato Kalin and Al Cowlings. And on top of that, you gotta either try to murder somebody or kill somebody. And well, we all know that OJ.
Well, and he does have Cameron and Mace. So
technically checks 2 boxes of cultum. So
But hold on, we ain't got off the air yet because I mean the chat is on fire. Boy,
Nice. Actually, no, actually, you know what? But the funny thing is, I was about to end the show 5 minutes ago. I swear to God. And then, but y'all have been really, really on fire. And for some reason,
seriously, the numbers have not dropped.
Benny has not texted me and said,
"Y'all welcome. Y'all welcome. Y'all welcome."
It's not because of you, Willie.
What the fuck?
Y'all welcome.
I just want to shout out some of these comments here. Hold on. George Lewis says that the Wyatt Six is not a cult. He shouldn't be one to talk because he's definitely in a cult if he's wearing that sweater. So
that sweater, man.
Oh, God.
Hey,
past Rowan, it's a cult for sure. It made sense up until then. Fire show. Thank you, Fernando. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching a Rated R Raw review from unPOPULAR Review. Please make sure you have not done so already. Like, love, share, and subscribe this video to all of your friends, family, and pets. We appreciate you watching. Hey, we hate to get out of here, but it is 12:05. It is time for some of us to go. What the hell are you saying?
No, I'm going to ask you a question real fast. I'm sorry. I'm going to ask you a question real fast.
Go ahead.
Because I stole y'all thing from off your shorts, if you don't mind.
What did you steal? Oh, blind rankings. Oh, God, you want us to do this?
I told you every episode I need you to do this.
5 of us motherfuckers on this episode. All right.
I'm not doing it. I'm not guessing.
All right. Okay, that's right. All right, cool. Fine. We can do it. Start with Willie.
What, top 5 Rumble surprises or what? What are we talking about?
Can somebody explain to Willie how the game works?
He's on a phone, so he can't read the thing. It's fine.
No, I see. It says blind rankings, top 5 Rumble participants.
So where'd you get surprised?
Excuse me, say what?
Where'd you get surprised?
Oh, who's my top 5 surprises or who I think coming in this one? I just want to make sure.
Where did you read surprises from if you read it where it said top 5 Royal Rumble participants?
Oh,
so
top 5.
I will name someone.
Hold on. Okay, I got it. Top 5.
But no, you don't have it. Let me do it.
I do.
Bro. No, you don't.
No, I do.
I promise you that you don't. I promise you that you don't. Okay.
So,
it works. It works this way.
Okay.
I'm gonna name somebody.
Mm-hmm.
You say yes or no, or where you would put them at in your rankings.
Okay.
Just leave.
Okay. Man in the woods just left.
Steve is gone. Steve is gone. He didn't text me or anything, so it probably was a malfunction. Go ahead.
Reading is fundamental, y'all. Okay. All right, go ahead. I'm ready to go. Let's go.
Top 5 Royal Rumble participants. Starting with Vincent. All right. So where you want to rank him at, Vince? I'm going to give you one. We're going to go with somebody that you truly, truly hate of all time. We're going to go Diesel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can't take the spot back. 5. Willie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Diesel in the Royal Rumble participants.
I gotta give him 5.
Chris?
5.
All right.
What about you?
Well, I'm the one
he knows the people, so he can't do
it. Okay.
Blind rankings.
Let's see here. Let's go with Kofi Kingston.
Vincent first.
Mm-hmm. He's thinking 3. Mm-hmm. Willie?
Because of Kofi moments in the Rumble, I would give him.
We're trying to go.
I'm gonna go with. No. I ain't going to sleep. I'm gonna go with.
We are.
I'm gonna go 3. I'm gonna go with 3 with Kofi.
Chris.
I'm gonna go 3 as well.
All right, you guys are playing sucker duck ball here.
No, because I wanted to say 2 at first, but I don't know what you got left.
Of course, you don't know who I'm going to give you right now. Okay, X-Pac.
Oh God, what the fuck? And we can't switch.
No, Vinny.
Well, the only one I can go is 4.
Okay. Yeah, that's all I'm about to say. That's all I can do too.
4.
All right.
That's all I can do. We fucked this order all the way up. We
so
all
it's
the
called blind rankings, and we got 2 slots left.
Yeah, the Xbox was damn sure number 5. I know.
Shawn Michaels, the Heartbreak Kid.
1.
2.
Chris.
1.
All right, and my last one will be Stone Cold.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew you were going to do that.
I did it to video on purpose.
1. He's number 1 for me.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I'm fine with him being number 2 and Shawn Michaels being number 1. I am fine.
I mean, Stone Cold is he's a 3-time winner. He's a 3-time winner, so he's going to be number 1.
One of which is tainted in
tainted like your shape up.
95 is the one that I really like. 97 Stone Cold won, but he actually got thrown out and then came back. He kind of cheated. You should know about that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching us here. Unpopular Review.
Hold on, white guy get a rankings.
No, I don't. Huh? What?
You don't got to say the order that they was in.
I'm the one who gave you the people.
Oh, okay. Well, what order did you want?
If you're new to Unpopular Review Wrestling, we have something for everybody. Please make sure that you join us each and every single Monday during the beginning of the week for the Mike Knox Show. Show for the intelligent wrestling fans starts on Monday at 6 o'clock. Immediately after, well, actually, we don't know anymore, but around 10:30, Monday Night Raw, Rated R Raw Review, myself, Venomous Vincent, and Big Daddy Cool here each and every single Monday. Tuesdays immediately after.
Wait a minute before you finish. If this gonna be around the time that we're gonna do the show, y'all can add me to this show. I just want y'all to know that. But we'll do it on a trial basis. Let me make 3 episodes back to back to back, and then
you won't make 2. NXT immediately after NXT.
That's what your barber said.
Bad Guy Jack, Wrestling Doll. Can you play the clip again? Bad Guy Jack, Wrestling Doll, and their newest co-host Freckle Sensei on Wednesday. All Elite Women, where you have Cactus Katie, the Sheriff, and their special guest this week, the Wrestling Doll. All Elite Women indeed. Also Matt with the news on Saturday. SmackDown Penitentiary with none other than Z is Silent and Vic the Mark. Looking forward to that one. Venomous Vincent, you have anything before we leave?
No, just Stone Cold should have been number 1.
It's not my fault. You didn't pick him at number 1.
Yeah, you picked Shawn.
Big Daddy Cool, what you got?
White 6 is a cult, and I'm glad they're off Raw. Thank you. And stop. Listen. Phone a friend. Tell somebody. Educate people. Check in on your friends and your loved ones. Make sure that they're not cheering for Dakota Kai or Gunther.
Steven Willie Beeman, what you got?
Hey, sometimes, man, if you can't come in her, come on her back.
Whoa.
Or sometimes not a law. Not
they like
right,
that,
Willie?
though. They say it's warm. I'm just saying.
Sometimes if you can't come in her, come on her back, man.
It's so good. This is a Rated R show. Mike Papa Knox, what you got?
Thank you guys for having me. I didn't plan to be here this long. You guys are amazing. I said it off air to you guys. Probably I'm going to say it on air, guys. If you guys are not watching the Rated R Superstar show, listen, I'm in trouble. These 3 guys up top are just amazing. Chris, Vincent, Big Daddy Cool, Steaming Willie Beeman. Let's see if he shows up 7 times this year. There's 52 shows a year. Let's see how many he shows up to. Okay.
I'm giving y'all 35. 35, baby.
What are you, John Cena?
No, obviously he's Ricochet because he's catching strays too.
How does Ricochet?
Willie got a stray today.
I did.
I just think it's great. I wrote that on my page, and then people started defending it, and Big Daddy Cool came on like, what the fuck is wrong with you guys?
Ladies and gentlemen, that is it for us here at Unpopular Review, Rated R Raw Review
Hold
show.
on, that's the music? That's the music playing in the background?
Yes, Steven Willie Beam. For Papa Knox and Steven Willie Beam, for Big Daddy Cool, for Venomous Vincent, I'm the Executive Consultant. We'll see you right here next time on Unpopular Review. Good night.